Hello everybody and welcome to 1 Mike 05 Air to London Euston, or I think that's how we're pronouncing that. We're in the Class 87 Intercity 3, doing a service from Carlisle to Preston. Off we go. Based on the service length, as in time-wise, not how many carriages it's got, I'm going to assume that this is a non-stop run. Let me just check in a sec. Yeah, it's a non-stop run to Preston, which will be nice, because last time I done a non-stop run to... what was it? Carlisle, which is where we are now. EVD. I don't know why I could hear a 47 in there, but hey. Who have we got today? City of Glasgow. I do like this 87 livery. I think this might be my favourite one so far, you know. Starting off this stream with the 87 is an excellent idea. I do love this 87. I haven't done this livery yet. But hello Maverick, how are you doing for starters? But yeah, I really like this 87. Why is this kind of my favourite livery of the lot? Anyway, let's finish getting set up first. Marker right. Marker left. Headlight. I don't know if you need this all on, but I'm going to put it all on anyway. I think it's best to have it on. Hello, Phil B. Train fan. How are we all doing today? One of the versions of this livery is the only one without a nameplate. 87102. Is there that many nameplates? Bloody hell. Not bad, thanks. Hope we're all having a good day. Certainly a good day when you get to go over Shap. Oh. Me. Off we go. And to run up for a little bit. Well, it says 80 miles, but I think it's more something like... was it 90 something miles? I'm pretty sure the route is. But then it's like 100 if you include everything else. I think. I don't know where I've got that info from, but I'm pretty sure I've heard it somewhere. Ooh, we got the yards a bit populated today. Get rid of all that. Right, I'm not too bothered about going too fast. But, fellow users of this route, do you prefer going from Preston to Carlisle or Carlisle to Preston? Who have we got in the yard? Sir William Brunel. Nice. 47455. 455s are all gone now. Or I don't think they are actually. Because it was weird, because South Western Railway held a farewell tour, but the units are still in service afterwards. Just Preston to Carlisle was about 90 miles, but add on the sections to Kingmore Yard and Morecambe, and the route goes to about 102 miles in total. I thought so. Thank you, Maverick. I was watching your 142 video just before starting this. Yeah, it was a nice watch. There's a neutral section just down here. You like them both equally? Yeah, they are nice. I haven't decided if I've got a favourite yet. Hang on a minute. Come on, use your noggin. Switch that to off. Line light is off. Why isn't line light back on? Have I blown it? I just posted an 801 video without a microphone as I'm still coughing. Oh dear. Have I blown it? I think I have, haven't I? Yeah, I did blow it. I don't know how, but I blow it all the time at that neutral section. It's probably because I left there was still a tiny bit of power on. There we go. Right, 75 limit. I seem to be at 90 limit. Let me just... Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I went to up the volume and my headset DSD went off. Always bound to happen. Yeah, we have a whole hour to do 78 miles. That should be more than doable. Should be more than doable. Or at least you'd like to think, anyway. Oh, bloody hell, what am I doing? What is wrong with me? Oh dear. Oh, DSD. It's a very detailed route, like, just a lot of the scenery on here is just so, like, nuts. Still crawling a little bit. We've got quite a lot of intercity coaches. We've got the Mark 3s today, because I've managed to find a way to tell how to separate, to know which one you have. Basically, let me just get a quick screenshot because it's an excuse to go into photo mode. Oh yeah, I want to get this the 86 so bad. Why are none of the lights on? Did I flick them off by mistake? Were they already on? But yeah, the way you tell if you've got the Mark 3s is they have this little like flat roof, whereas the Mark 2s have the little like knobs on them, much like this. Not sure if knobs is the appropriate term, but that's what I'm going with. But yeah, that's how you can tell. Well, that's how I've learned to tell anyway. If I turn these all off... Oh, they're on. But they don't look on. Let me go to... Oh my god. It did not look like this at 2 AM in June. Come off it. Yeah, the lights are on. John, let's give it full beans. Full beans already. .5 mile/hour limit, which means it might be your best to run down some of this power. I wonder what's the rarest thing we'll see en route today. Like, what's the rarest piece of stock we'll see? It's a half and half chance whether a coach is BR Blue or BR Intercity. I once got a rating entirely in City Mark 2Fs and calculated what the percentage chance. It was a 2.5% chance. The first service I done on this route, I had all BR Mark 2s. Like all BR Blue Mark 2s. And And I thought it was very rare that happened. Yeah, but the first service I'd done was all BR Blue Mark 2s. I was on my full shift stream. I was waiting for my... That was the Mark 2As. Okay, fair enough. So it's just the Mark 3s that applies to then. Fair enough. But I was on Preston Carlisle on my full shift stream. And what was I doing? I was waiting for my service to come in, but there was one due in just before, and it was an Intercity Red Buffers 87, and it was going to Blackpool North, so came the 87, on went a 47, and it went off to Blackpool. But it was weird because the Blackpool service had the Intercity Mark 3s and the BR Blue Mark 3s. So I wonder if Just Trains would ever add that to the Blackpool branches. Because they obviously did run there. Because I saw it happen. But, yeah. Weird. Because then afterwards my 87 came in and we went up to Carlisle. Non-stop run to Carlisle. So I thought, seeing as I've done a non-stop run to Carlisle, I'll do a non-stop run to Preston. It applies to the Mark 3s, Mark 2Fs, the Mark 1 guard vans, and the Mark 1 buffing coaches. Nice. That's good to know. Knowledge like that is always good. So thank you for that. Sheet. I have set the date to the correct date, which is the... Oh no, I did change it. I didn't change it the second time. Okay. Right, so we are currently playing on the 5th of June, and today is the 14th of January. Which means I'm going to the NRM in 3 days, because I'm going on Saturday, which will be fun. A 3.5 hour drive. God, I'm going to lose the plot. Well, they're saying that I'm not driving, which is probably even worse. Well, I mean, I don't have a driver's license, so it's probably a good job I'm not driving, but, and most of you, if you've seen my CTS or Fernbus stuff, you'll know it's a good job I'm not driving. Wow. But yeah. No, 3.5 hours as a passenger. Couldn't do it. Well, I'm going to have to do it. Make it out like it's such a problem and I've got such a hard life. That's not the case in the slightest. But I've never been to the NRM, the National Railway Museum, so it's a bit of a mystery as to what's actually there. Apart from the obvious, which will be trains. I know Flying Scotsman is owned by the National Railway Museum. And I think Mallard's there. But other than that, I'm not too sure. Miles per hour. I mean, heck, a Class 55 Deltic is nice. Went to the NRM and in Flying Scotsman's spot was a Class 55 Deltic. Athena, I'm still so mad at that pack. That was the perfect opportunity for a Class 55. The perfect opportunity. Why did you have to be lazy? Oh, it still infuriates me to this day. Or still do Isambard Kingdom Brunel and add the Deltic as well, and then make it something like, I don't know, £15 instead of £12.99 or something. But that was the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity. Because there are actually 55 Deltics that would be perfect for an ECML Rail Tours pack, because they are mainline certified and can run on the ECML. Whereas 47484, I don't think it's been out for, I don't know, it's rotting on a heritage line somewhere, so it's not been out for at least 20 years, I want to say, possibly even more than that. Athena spent as little money as possible developing it, and then took our money and then spin to the void. Yeah, do you know what? I hope Dovetail have parted ways with them. Not only just because they're rubbish, but they've caused Skyhook so much grief. Because obviously a lot of their employees were ex-Skyhook employees. And Skyhook, I believe, didn't fire them. They just left and started their own thing, and it's crap. Also, we got 6-7 miles to go. Just thought I'd mention that. I've never bought the Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Would I? On a heavily discounted sale, yes. But it'd have to be, if it was like 50%, I'm not paying £6 for a livery and some coaches. Or why? Oh, Melbourne train guy, Josh, could tell you just how much I've annoyed him with those 6-7 memes. I wasn't with it at first, but now it's just like, do you know what? If I'm going to get annoyed by it, I might as well have fun with it too. But yeah, why didn't they give us a mainline certified, or like a mainline running version of a 45 or a 40, or just, you know, they could have done something so much more with that pack. Like, oh, it's just so... It gets on my nerves, because they could have done a lot more with that pack. I still think there's potential for them. Potentially. Maybe not, if Dovetail have already parted ways with them. Personally, I would love to see a BR Green liveried 31, because that would run on the Peak Forest in the year that Peak Forest is set. And seeing as we could be waiting, I don't know, what's mad is, I'm pretty sure when they announced the Peak Forest expansion pack, I was like 15. I'm now going to be 18 and we've still heard nothing more on that pack. The Simtrack 104 completely vanished. Yeah. It's like, it's just this, I feel like it's a very... Right, there's a neutral section coming up, and there's also an 80, so let's get that to run down. But I wanted that 104, and I wanted the extra stuff for the Peak Forest, because I wanted Peak Forest to be a good route. And, you know, I own Peak Forest. It's okay. It's nothing better than that. Like, I really wanted that. Oh, hang on. Speed. Have I just blown the circuit again? How? I had the power off. I didn't let it run down, did I? God's sake. So that's like 2 out of 5 neutral sections on this route so far I've blown through. Or is it 6? I don't know. Yeah, that was... I was really looking forward to that. Oh, hello! Who do we have here? County of Cheshire, 87025. I've driven that one. The train brake takes power because it triggers the dynamic brake to be on. Right. I never knew that. Thank you. That's really helpful. But yeah, like, I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of potential for that Simtrack pack. And I hope it's a case of they've taken it off the roadmap because they can't set a date for it. Hello, you're a bit flipping close, isn't you? Who are you? Robert Burns. Sorry, my microphone was just going all poppy, so I just thought I'd unplug it and replug it back in. We going over the M6 again? No, that's a river. A little bit different to the M6. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was really looking forward to that 104 pack. And like, I hope it's a case of they've just taken it off the roadmap because they can't. Yeah, I'm hoping they've just taken it off the roadmap because they can't guarantee a date for it, rather than we've taken it off the roadmap because there's no point. I think regardless of how long a DLC takes to develop, once you've announced it, it has to actually come out. In my opinion. Like, even if they part ways after the one DLC, like, just let them do the one DLC. Robert Burns is the 87 JT surveyed IRL. Nice. That's not surveyed, is it? So, it looks like it. I don't know, I can't read. 1 second, I'm just going to be 2 seconds. It is. Cool. Off we go. Ah, DSD. Oh, I reckon. Sorry for always going in photo mode. But. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We can do something with this. Get out my way, you pole. By the way, that's an insult at the electrification, not at anyone's nationality. Because that would be very, what's the word? Is it xenophobic? That's what it's called. It's just an insult. It was just clear on my name. It was just an insult on the piece of overhead line equipment. Nothing else. I've heard that Poland's actually a lovely country. Is this service going to become a video? Absolutely. As much as I have a backlog of content already for the next month and a bit, I can't stop playing this route. I think I might do a Cardiff City network run next. I think. Yeah, maybe like a little Cardiff City run. Maybe then like a little overground Barking Riverside run. And maybe some Fernbus and some other stuff like. Yes, I saw British Aces video. Simrail came out on the Xbox. I actually wonder what the I'm going to check after this. Remind me, because I'll probably forget. But I want to see what the price of it is. Because I do want to get into some other countries' railways. But like, right, there's a bit of a hill that should slow us down as well. I think Simrail maybe would be a great place to start, or maybe a too complex place to start, I don't know. It just depends on how much it is. It's not for the faint of heart, right, okay. I feel like that's the problem with, not the problem, but it's probably more my incompetence than anything else. I just feel like there's no easy one place to start. Like I have, what was the German route that came out with TSW6? Was it Kassel-Würzburg? I think so, because then I've got that. I stopped playing it after 6 hours because my brain started hurting. Why are we going so slow? We're not, we're just going for a speed limit. Kassel-Würzburg was TSW3. Is it Kolnarken with TSW2? Right, okay, yeah. Sorry, I read that comment but didn't read the comment above. That would have been helpful. So yeah, I have Kolnarken then. And I have Sandpatch Grade, I believe. And I have Sherman Hill, because that was obviously free. Last year. But I already bought Spirit of Steam before they gave that away for free. Right, come on, we're barely moving at this rate. We'll be getting to Preston and the Pendolino will be there to replace us. I'm glad that there's 87s and 86s in preservation. I mean, I'm glad when anything's in preservation, regardless of whether I know what it is or not. It's a little bit annoying. I say annoying, it's a little bit weird how there are so many paces in preservation, but things that are, in my opinion, actually good, there aren't many of them left. For example, 365. There's not a full set left of 365, there's only 3 carriages. And I believe it's a railway where they can't use it anyway because it's only got DC capabilities. Sandpatch Parade seems decent. I don't have it myself, but I've watched other people playing it. Bunch of 87s are still going strong. That's true. There's 87s all over the world. Bulgaria, I believe. Was it Hungary that had some, but they've now got rid of them? Or was that 86s, or both? But yeah, it's nice to see that there are some 87s and 86s still in preservation. I need to go look at when there are some 86 and 87 rail tours and try and spot them. Hungary had 47s and 87s but have retired them. Nice. Well, I mean, not nice that they've been retired, but I mean, they are very old. But yeah, I saw a video on TikTok of all things on 2 lorries, and on them, each one was a class 86 in Freightliner livery, and they're both going down to Bulgaria. There is a Hungary-based 47 in preservation that does rail tours across Central Europe. Nice. Is that... Oh, which... I can't remember which German route it is, and it might not even be German, so sorry if it isn't. But there is a European route in TSW where there's a 47 rail tour, or a 47 service. What's that about? Semmering Bahn in Austria. Right, I thought so. I didn't know if it was German or not. Uses the 47 from Blackpool. Would it not have had Austrian safety systems though? Or wherever it was running, German safety systems? I don't know if Austria actually have their own safety systems. But like, surely it would have needed, you know, the country's safety systems that it was running in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do like the 47s on Blackpool. I've not really played the 47s much on here apart from one service, I think. It's a shame because there was a passenger service from Carnforth that used a 47 and I just can't seem to find it. Is that Hardendale Quarry? Are we there already? I think that's the only building that smokes on this route, to be fair. Is either a Hardendale Quarry or a building that looks like a quarry. Yeah, this must be Hardendale Quarry because that orange thing is meant to be Shap, I do believe. Still going strong as of 2024, 47.375 in Hungary. Nice, that's Hardendale, yes, that's cool. Ah! Oh! That's what happens when you don't pay attention. If I get a platinum medal on this run, I will be surprised. But it's mad that in that 7-hour stream I did, I only got 5 runs done. I don't know if I spawned at Preston at 6:30, done a 45 run to Carlisle, which got me there for 8:30. Where is the sign for Shap? Then done an 87 run southbound. It's there, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, hello. Where is it? There it is. Shap Summit, 968 feet above sea level. Go on, this seems like a perfect place to have a screenshot. So much photo mode, I do apologise. Oh yeah, let's get, yeah, that's nice. Maybe a little bit more central. I think that's exactly the same, but we'll take it anyway. Platinum medals are absurdly easy with the safety systems on. In fairness, they are, to be fair, actually. Bloody hell, that speed limit sign is a bit close to the track. We have 20 mile an hour of pace to unlock. No, let's not do any of this right door stuff. Ah! Potentially didn't see it, potentially didn't see it. It's a bug with photo mode, where after you use photo mode, and then you try and use the external camera on the D-pad on the controller, you have to use the horn, up, down, or down, up, before you can go into the cameras again. But look at this. That's what I like to call picturesque. Oh, black cool branches. Black branches got some emails tomorrow. Keep the stream open. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. I believe we're 30 miles in, or something like that. What? How am I speeding? I was looking down, I think, for a couple of seconds. Right, let's put, I know how this works. Let's put 50% loco brake on. Wait, hang on. Ah, what is wrong with me today? Right, that can come down a little bit. Loco brake by itself should be enough to keep the train in check. Yeah, I hope so. I normally use it, I don't know, my brain's not with it today. Brain is not with it. That's a sign for a neutral section, so let's get that off. Put a bit more loco brake on, let's go to about 40%. I want to do one of the container services that's during the day, because the container service I done was at 3 AM, so I never got pulled into any of the passing loops. But like, I feel like if I wanted a proper run, I should do one of the services, or one of the military ones that gets pulled in. I believe we still have power. Nice, right. Take loco brake off. To find FFA/FGA services in the services, type Freightliner in the service bar. Do you know, I never thought of that, even though all of the container services go to a Freightliner terminal. Thank you very much, my frick. And yeah, credit to Just Trains for managing to get a Freightliner license. Shows that it is possible if Dovetail tried hard enough, but they probably haven't even attempted to. Which is a shame, because, you know, we all want to see a Freightliner Class 90. Or a Freightliner Class 86 would be totally possible. Obviously they've been retired for a little while, so it need a route. I believe 86s run the Hartford Loop on the East Coast Main Line. When they ran, freight services run that. Now I believe it's sheds, because they don't have any 86s anymore. Well, they have very few anyway. ATS will have an unbranded Freightliner delivery on their upcoming 90. I wonder what the blue one is, because I knew that the green was Freightliner, but I wonder what the blue one is. Not sure. Not sure. I like that that's coming with loads of liveries though. I just wish it wasn't being developed with ATS, because I'm not the biggest fan of ATS behind the scenes, but I don't know, maybe it's just a TSW player, that's none of my business, but I don't know. I'm not like against them or anything, like if their stuff went on sale I would still pick it up. I'm not like holding a grudge or anything. I mean, yeah, if you know what they've done, you know. I'm not going to explain it here. When I say ATS, Alan. Yeah, I won't say anything on ATS, except for the fact Alan is a man-child little bitch. And that's probably going too far, but yeah. Sorry for the language used there, but I refer the viewers to Maverick Hunter Daniel's Class 745 video where he explains all the shenanigans in detail, and thank you Maverick, because that is the exact same video I watched, I just couldn't remember what it was called and who created it. So yeah, go check that video out if you want to hear all ATS's shenanigans. Hello Mr. Slime. It's a bit ironic, Lamau. I'm at the moment in a weird crash. What do you mean? How do you mean anyway? Oh, hello there. Why hello, Jim. With 4 different locomotives. Heck, you've got a bit to choose from then. I'm in here with my old 260 module steam engine, Riverland Express of course. I do love a steam loco. I've seen, I think it's 44871 in person at Stevenage. I want to go see more mainline steam. It's just, I have actually seen a second steam engine in person, because at the bus station of the specific station you can see up to the railway line, so I saw the steam train go past but I didn't see it properly. Because it left King's Cross about 41 minutes late. I mean, much as rail tours do, to be fair, because, well, the main line is what's prioritised, because that's, I was going to say paying customers. Rail tours are paying customers, but in fact they pay a lot more than what the regular commuter does, but I think that's besides the point, to be fair. We are halfway to Preston, almost. Halfway. What have I got loco brake on at the minute? Put it at 50. And I looked to my shoulder and see a damn electric rail car damn derailed into the junction behind. I looked to my shoulder and see a damn electric rail car. An electric rail car damn derailed. Oh, hang on. Flippin' heck. So is it, I'm assuming this is like a, I can't remember if you said you work on a heritage line or an actual like operating main line. But it sounds to me as if something's derailed right in front of you. Common main line, yeah. Now we're watching 3 drivers and 7 engineers arguing like little kids. Well, that's always fun. My sensory overload could never. Derailed. Bloody hell, is everyone alright? Because I was hauling a 17 bloody hell, that's a few. 17 Coach Express. I hope you got a lot of power put in that thing. Flippin' heck. Next time I play Shap, I want to do the Scotsman service. I want to take Scotsman up Shap. Yeah, that's what I saw as well, Maverick. I had to unfilter it. Oh, this is Oxenholme. Is it? Should be. Yeah, it is. Oxenholme. Right. Yeah, Oxenholme. And all I hear is a giant thump behind my shoulder and boom, I see a 6-car electric loco, both its front electric engine laying there like a turtle on its side. Damn. Ouch, I hope everyone's alright. Do we know what caused it? A points failure or like did they spat? And I'm in the predicament of would I stay here to help them or go on my way with roughly 7,000 passengers? I mean, if everyone's alright, I'd say go on your way. I mean, I can't make the decision, but like, you're not involved. Points are already ready for it since 2 hours ago. Ouch. And you're a little delayed then. If you're driving a steam locomotive, how can you hear this Twitch stream over the noise of that? Has the neutral section started already? I don't know. Well, I'm outside. Okay, I was going to say. Sat right next to the fire. In the buffers of the very last coach. Right. Oh, hang on. Are you Ah, right, I think I know what you mean. Have you got a loco pulling and a loco pushing? Like one on the front, one on the back? Staring at the mayhem in front of me. Because I was going to say, one loco for 17 carriages. That's a lot of work. I have a double heading. Two front locos, okay. Right, okay. I take it there's a driver in the second loco as well to power it. Do it all. Yeah, so do I, Maverick. I hope the emergency services got there. How many people were in the derailed train? It's all at 060 tank engineer. It's my engineer, and he's doing a part-time shift tonight for 4 more hours on the tank engine. He's at the moment explaining to my passengers the predicament. So what happens to your service then? Because your service isn't derailed, right? And it's not been damaged or touched or hit in any way. So do you just continue on? Or do you have to wait for the scene to be cleared before you can continue on? $120 passengers, only 4 workers injured. That's brilliant news. Well, I mean, no, because I would have been nice to have had nobody injured, nobody hurt, no nothing. But considering there's 120 people, only 4 to be injured, that's like one of the best results that could have happened from that. Right. Let's put some beams on. I see another 87. Who are ya? Oh, no, I didn't want... Ah! I wanted to go see who he was. I can't leave because I was a witness with my passengers of the Express. Recorded the whole thing. Right, okay. Oh, it's a mail train. At this time. Nuts. Sorry, I know this is going very slowly, but we will get there. Are we nearly there, yeah? Bloody hell, we're getting there, we're getting there. Hallo, the wind. Hallo, the wind. Or however you pronounce that. The other witness is the 2 Class 35 diesels behind the derailment. So we have roughly 4 to 5 locos on the scene. I hope the 35s weren't the ones in the incident. I mean, I hope nobody was in the incident. Well, no, because she said it was an electric rail car. Two steams, 2 diesels and 1 rail car. I find it mad that they still... You're in the Philippines, correct? So I find it mad that they still use steam engines in some parts of the world. The 2 diesels barely braked time and nearly collided with the 6th car of the electric loco. Almost became a catastrophic event, to be honest. Class, glad it didn't though. I really need to go see an optician's because I cannot read. Well, I don't think I'm blind because I can see everything. Well, no, I'm not blind, but like, do you know what I mean? Typing on an old iPhone 7. Oh dear. My old age with eyes is a bad mate. Share my eyes on. Well, my eyes are fine. I can see as far as the draw distance goes on there. But like, I can't read. "47 steam engines. What's your favourite of them all?" "29 miles to Preston." This has flown by. We're at Carlise. Bloody hell. We're going quick. I'm not even sure we have 47 steam engines in bloody preservation. Oh, mainline work around 5 to 7 in use, but still, that's amazing. Ours is mostly refitted back in the 80s and 90s. My engine, Riverland Express, is the only one that's not refitted. Nice. Is that a good only one that's not refitted, or a bad that the only one that's not been refitted? Riverland Express is the third oldest of the 47 working engines. Nice. We have 15, about 16 and a half minutes to get to Preston. Which we ain't gonna do, going horrendously below the speed limit, so come on. Off we go. Heck, in our 1940s configuration. So about 80 years old then. Flipping out. The whole 47 steamers we have, it's mostly in the 1948 and above configs. Here we go, coming through Carnforth, Riverland, and 2 more others. That's below the year of 46. I think next run I'm going to do on here, I'm going to try it HUDless, because why not? Hey, my Discord server's now getting proper notifications. Nice. Done some retweaks to it, and it's nice to see that they work. They weren't working at the start, to be fair, because Melbourne Train Guide published 2 videos and they didn't come through how I wanted them to, but I've changed them up again, and now they're fully fixed. Riverland Express is essentially an American design to the US years, and years ago, held before the PNR, Philippine National Railways were regrouped in the 1940s. Is this Hess Bank? No, it's not. It's just a bridge that looks like the bridge at Hess Bank. No? No, it isn't. Lots of fields, though. I wonder if this is because this is Hess Bank. Yes, we were close. The only part of the West Coast Main Line where the West Coast Main Line touches the West Coast. And now it's gone. Now you see me? I mean, how nice would it be to live in that house there, right next to the sea and right next to the railway? Yes, please. And Carnforth's not far away either. Neutral section. Right, we're doing 95. I can't stop talking about trains most of the time either, so don't worry, you're in the absolute right place to waffle about trains. Riverland Express is originally as number 2. She was built by Morton Co. in late 1926 and commissioned by the Philippines and the whole predecessor to the PNR, aka the MR, aka main railway. She was the first big tender engines we got since. Right, let's slow down, because we got 75 of them coming up. And we're going uphill actually, so this shouldn't be too difficult. S-Bank is my favourite signal box, my favourite place to train spot. TSW, it does look nice. I do want to do a train spotting video on the Preston Carlisle. Was that the first service I took up? The Manchester... No, that's the Nottingham to Glasgow and Edinburgh. So that wasn't the service I done. Because I done the Manchester and Liverpool, Manchester Piccadilly and Liverpool Lime Street to Edinburgh Waverley and Glasgow Central. Oh, Glasgow Central and Edinburgh Waverley, sorry. Oh, do you know what? We can run it at 70. Let's just leave it. Because it's going to go downhill a little bit through here, so... We have a 101. A 3-car 101. I wonder where that will be from. Does anybody know? Let's go investigate. Is it TSW6? Yeah, looks it. I can see why it wouldn't be the Preston Carlisle 101. Right, we're going uphill now, so let's run up. WCML 3-car one. That's only has 6 services in the timetable. Nice. Thank you, Maverick, for all this very reliable and useful information. I can't speak today. Can't do anything today. My knowledge of Land Express did work in the rail of the BNSF Railway of USA. BNSF is now the second biggest freight railway of the USA. Still an epic company. I've definitely heard of BNSF. I don't know if that's because of TSW or because of somewhere else, or possibly both. But I've certainly heard of them. Right, speed is about to go up to 110, so let's... Okay, we've got a double yellow. I've never had adverse signals on this route without coming up to a station. Merging from the infinite... That's where I've heard them from. Thank you. Santa Fe. The NSF is the railways that was emerging from the infinite... Yeah, Santa Fe. So I would have heard of them then. Right, we have adverse signals. I don't really know how this works. Right. Okay, we're actually going to have to stop here. I don't know what I'm being held up by, but it's something. Let's give it a save, because we are 19 miles from Preston. Is that a red? That looks yellow to me. Hang on, I've got the mouse plugged in. Can I zoom in even more with the mouse? No, not really. In fact, whenever I touch that mouse, the game goes really laggy. That looks like a yellow to me. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is a yellow, thought so. Riverland Express old spec in 1928 was 178 psi steam pressure, which she prevailed the GWR City of Truro. Rivaled. Bloody hell. Sorry. Right, the next signal could still be red, so let's leave it there. I'm trying professionally. I've never been brought down on signals on this route. What do you reckon we're being held by? Could you imagine if it's a flipping steel train? Maybe it's something that's just pulled out of this passing loop. That's quite a low down signal. Imagine if you stopped there, you wouldn't be able to see it. It'd be a cab out the window, lean out the window sort of a job. Cab out the window. Seat of Churro steam pressure in 1920s was around 182 psi. Steam pressure, so the two engines actually not really fought, but was rivals from faraway land. Right, double yellows, let's speed up. I'm tempted to check the map, but I feel like I don't want to. I feel like maybe nothing's holding us up. Maybe it could just be something random, but then I've never been held down here before, so it is something that's holding us up. Hello, Class 20. Good morning. Seeing all the good stuff today. 3 car 101, Class 20. Nice. I think that goes to Morecambe. Or it does on that part anyway. I think it goes all the way to Carlisle, but over separate parts maybe. I'm not sure. I've definitely done the first part of that rail tour as a service. Right, this could still be a single yellow, so let's actually wait. Let's put it in rundown for a bit. She reaches 78.3 with a old 1890s design. Miles. Double yellow still, okay. I reckon it's a steel train we're behind because we've not made any inroads on it, and we're doing about 60, so that will probably be limited to about either 60, or it could be a container train that's limited to 75. But there's no point really going above 60 then, is there? Goes to Carnforth, then goes off the map to Carlisle via Barrow, then goes down the west coast. Goes down to Preston via the West Coast Main Line. Okay, interesting. So I was a liar. I didn't drive it to... Did I drive it to Morecambe? I don't think I don't know. I've played too many services on this route. It's a really good route though. Like, really good. Yeah, that's double yellow again, so I reckon this is being held at 60. Damn it. Well, it looks like it's going to be quite a slow... We're due in Preston at 5 minutes. Am I running late? Have I missed my gap? Have I missed my slot? The vertical tube, or in the UK as it's called, the fire tube boiler, the fire boiler, where hot gases from the firebox pass through tubes to the water tank, heating the water and creating steam efficiently. This was very old technology, to be honest. Do you know what? It's amazing how much they were able to do without the technology we have today, back then, if that makes sense. Like, it's outrageous. Riverland Express is still using it now. Right, I'm not being funny, but I do actually want to get somewhere today, so can this be a green signal? Of course it can't. Superheated now. Okay. I hope nobody had anything to do. Well, I say that, you don't have to watch the stream. But like... I don't know. Green! Green! I reckon this thing is being limited to 75, but do you know what, let's give it full pelt. Full pelt. Full notches. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. If it blows, it blows. Yeah, see, that's a double yellow already. So we are catching up to it, whatever it is. dear, we love these bots. Going to have to go now. Let's run this down. As I need to get an early night to kick the illness. Goodbye, Maverick. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you get well soon. It's never nice feeling sick, and I wish you all the best. Well, this is going to be a single yellow, isn't it? Yep, that is most certainly a single yellow. No, it's gone to a double, it's gone to a double. We keep going, we keep going. I reckon it's intermodal service. I reckon it's intermodal. Should we have a quick look? It's all well and good me trying to predict, but let's have a quick gander. So it's not too far in front. There it is. Moss End. No, it is a 60 limited service. Moss End to 7 Valley Junction or whatever. What did it say it was going to? Where is it? I've lost it. There it is. Ah. Seven Tunnel Junction. Right, let's zoom the map out and get back to the cab. I did see a Class 41 warship, perhaps a few minutes. I joined the stream. I did see a Class 41. I didn't like the Class 41. I thought it looked horrendous. It was ugly. Well, it is ugly, in my opinion. I don't know why I'm saying it was, I still think it's ugly. Right, single yellow. I think I've blown it again using the brakes. Oh no, I haven't. Right, let's just keep my eye on that. Right, that looks fairly yellow to me. Yeah, that's yellow. Let's run it up. It's double yellow. Right, let's get in the cab again. Also, I can't believe I'm about to be 60 years in service for the PNR. Fair play. By 2030, I'm 60 damn years in service, fudging out. Sheesh. From 1968 of like October 2026, probably 2030 soon. Nice. That sounds really cool. So what's 60 years in service? So 2030. Is that 1970? 2030 or 2032 is my retirement. Nice. Yeah, well done. Congrats. As Phil B. Train Fan says there. Yeah, like that. That must take effort. I won't make 60 years of my job. I hope I'm not in the place of work I am for 60 years. Christ. Not that there's a problem with it, it's just... yeah, 60 years in services. It gives you the bragging rights over the people that stayed shorter periods of time. 60 is outrageous. Right, we're on greens, let's go. 110 limit. I know we're going to catch him up again, but oh well. One of the big goals I had, which I reached, was see what comes after the steam engines. In Asia, steam engines didn't really die out after British banned steams in 68 or so. I love steam engines. We should run them more often around this country. Steam fully died out by 1933 in the Philippines. Interesting. But if it... No, never mind. I was going to say something, but it's a bit silly. 5 miles to Preston, then I need to go take about a 20-minute break, and then we'll go do some Cardiff City. And then I think that'll be it for the stream, I think. Because I need to go for a walk, and then I'll do that, and then stream again, then go for another walk, and stream again. Just because exercise is important. Or it is to me anyway. That was a double yellow. Our diesels was so slow. Land Express it was our last year of use. By 2009 came and I was retired. So do you still have steam engines in active use then, or no? 4.1 miles to Preston. That's very interesting. Do you know what made them bring them back if they got rid of them in 33 and then brought them back now? Like, because you are in the Philippines, right? I think. Or are you in a place near the Philippines? Our biggest train is the Class 35. Alright. I didn't see what that signal was. Balls. I don't know what signal we're approaching here. Oh dear. Rip, 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 rip. Rip. Oh, hang on. Not rip, not rip, not rip. Yeah, that's... Was that red or was that yellow? I thought that was yellow. Right, nice. It's just gone green anyway. Right, okay, that makes sense. But this livery is amazing. I think this is my favourite livery so far. The Intercity 3 livery. That's an 80-mile-an-hour limit. Hang on, it comes on to 35 soon, so let's run it down. PNE, Preston North End, which is the Preston Football Club, if you're wondering. Yeah, if you've ever seen these signs and been like, what is North End, or what is PNE? It's the Preston Football Club, Preston North End. One thing I don't like is when this sits here, you can't see the speedo when it's past 100, which is a bit annoying. Some of them can do 90 miles an hour or above, bloody hell. They get stretched a bit. Ooh, skipper livery. We've seen a lot today. 3-car 101, Class 20 Rail Tour and a skipper livery pacer. Obviously the skipper livery being more traditional in Cornwall rather than around this region. Right, let's just put a fair amount of brake on. She is the first South East Asian steam loco to officially pass 100 miles an hour in 1947. For the people that are there. Oh, Class 30s. We're seeing it all today. Honestly, do this run, guys. 1 Mike 05. There's a 37. Here's the... No, that's not a 37. What am I on about? It's a 45? No, it's just a 40, not a 37. And here's the 87 that's holding us up. You often see those intercities on freight. I don't know if that would have been a thing, but hey. Britannia 87004. So I'm assuming that will wait there for us to go first. That scared me a little bit. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now. Can we do tone? No, we can't do tones like the back cab. Shenanigans. Hello, Britannia. One thing I will say is there's not much Blackpool branches AI on this route. Ooh, there's another loco hauled here. Probably 87, yep. The Mark IIs, but there really isn't much AI for the Blackpool branches. Thane of Fife. Nice. Yeah, but like, look at the Blackpool AI, there's just nothing. But yeah, I shall see you all in the next one. I hope you have enjoyed this video just as much as I have, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.